Chapter 108, World-Class Poker Tournament. 1 week later, the 5 casinos under Westgate jointly hosted a world-class poker tournament. The prize pool was $10 million, attracting poker professionals from all over the world to attend this competition. The largest casino under Westgate held this grand event, and it had been crowded since the early morning, with all kinds of luxurious vehicles spotted in the vicinity and underground parking of the building. Su Cheng ate his breakfast at a breakfast place outside of the casino. Expressionlessly, he watched the bustling scene at the casino's entrance. On the side, Li Chao looked at the foreigners coming in and out and he said while holding open a folder of files, "That's Lion, a famous gambler from Las Vegas. He was a frequent visitor to world-class tournaments and championships, and he's now one of the pros employed at one of the big casinos in Las Vegas. Mike, one of the top 5 gambling masters in the world. Jackson, the world's famous dice master. Qunyi Jinai, Wei Nation's newest generation's gambling master." When Li Chao was saying all these names and backgrounds, the other members all became extremely curious. Holy crap, they actually invited so many pros to help out? Looks like this time, the scale of the money laundering operation is going to be pretty huge, and Westgate's scared about things potentially going wrong, Wu Gang said. Su Cheng spoke, "They are afraid that some people might intercept the money. But the harder they try to prepare, the more fun we will have." "Boss, what are we going to do?" Li Chao asked. Su Cheng, "My guy will go into the casino to stir up the setup. We need to intercept the money that's being laundered and transferred to the client. In addition, we will snipe their financial health situations to trigger problems to force them to use black money as reinforcement. The moment their casino loses a lot of money today, they will send support over in the form of cash from somewhere else. I will need you to get back up from the special police unit to set up blockades around a 1-kilometer radius from the casino to check oncoming vehicles. The moment you see a transport vehicle with lots of cash, seize it immediately and investigate its source." At this sentence, Su Cheng scanned around and said in a serious tone, "Make or break, it will all be decided with the following operation. The time to prove yourselves is here, so don't disappoint me. Li Chao, you and Wu Gang will be responsible for tracking down the source of the vehicle. Everyone else, accompany the special police unit at the temporary vehicle search checkpoints for the duration of the operation. Everyone, focus and remember to listen for my orders at any time." The 10 of them all nodded. "Yes, sir." Su Cheng then waved his hand, scattering the team. Everyone went to get ready. This week, Su Cheng already applied for the Special Police Force's assistance in this capture operation. When he was drinking a latte by himself, Shen Yao walked in with sunglasses on, sat next to him, and asked, "How are we going to rob them? Hurry and tell me." Su Cheng passed a tiny Bluetooth earpiece to her and said, "Wear this. It's not convenient for me to do this job because of my identity, but you can. When you get in, just go to whichever table is placing the biggest bets. I will get chugs you over with the money." Shen Yao was a bit shocked. "You are not scared that I will lose the money?" Su Cheng smiled. "That's why I'm telling you to wear this. I will teach you how to play." Shen Yao said, "Everyone goes through a gate that scans for electronics before they enter the casino. You think this earpiece can be sneaked in? You don't have to worry about that. Our men on the inside will help you successfully get through the gate." In the past, Team 5 was on this case for over 6 months and it wasn't like they got nowhere. Although their undercover agents didn't infiltrate into the core management level, coincidentally, they were responsible for the inspection of people coming in to participate in the competition. That agent just needed to turn a blind eye to Shen Yao and let her in. Shen Yao thought for a moment, and then she said, "How much are you planning to play?" Su Cheng replied, "I can take out about 1 billion yuan of funds, and I need you to snipe the big customers inside. The casino will deliberately lose money to them. I don't know how much, but it will definitely be a huge sum. I need you to win that money so those people will begin turning on each other. For your safety, we will also assign a bodyguard to protect you. There will be a lot of media today, so those people probably won't lay their hands on you, unless they don't want to run their casinos legally anymore. Of course, a lot of things can happen, but I have no choice but to ask you for your help." Shen Yao actually liked hearing that last sentence, but she obviously didn't express her emotion on her face. She just pleasantly looked at Su Cheng and said, "What do I get out of this?" Su Cheng thought about it and then said, "I will give you 20% of however much we earn." Shen Yao was speechless. Do I look like the kind of person that would only help you because of the money? Su Cheng then looked at her. Then tell me, what do you want? Shen Yao, first, tell me if the role I'm playing in this operation is important or not. Su Cheng said in a very sincere tone, your role is very important. Without you, the whole operation cannot start. Shen Yao nodded with joy and was very hearty. Very well, then if this operation is successful, I don't want the 20%. Do you still remember what I said before about that cousin of mine? You just need to take her out for food and shopping for a day, that's all. Su Cheng looked at her from the corner of his eyes. Isn't that basically me selling ass then? No, I'm not that type of person. If I have to go out with her, then I might as well treat you to a meal. Shen Yao, deal. Su Cheng. When Su Cheng felt that he stepped right into her trap, Shen Yao smiled as she wiggled her sexy waist and walked away. During the opening ceremony of the casino's tournament, Su Cheng went to an office building diagonally opposite the casino. He also had the other team's technical members set up a command center here so that they could perform a myriad of actions, like eavesdropping, monitoring, tracking, and so on. Before the event started, the technicians here had already hacked into all the internal monitoring cameras inside the casino, making it convenient for Su Cheng to oversee the inside. Just when the casino began allowing customers to enter, Su Cheng saw through the surveillance camera that the staff member that should be responsible for electronic scanning seemed to have been swapped by the casino. Captain Su, there's a situation. Our agent was transferred to another area. Miss Shen Yao's earpiece might be discovered. A technician noticed this detail and immediately reported. Su Cheng took a look at the screen, and then seeing how Shen Yao had already gotten off of her car and was about to go in with a dazzling formal dress, Su Cheng immediately rushed downstairs. Shen Yao, in that dazzling white dress, was able to attract the eyes of many men, both domestic or foreign, the moment she got off her sports car. An elegant beauty in a noble dress should have a male companion accompanying her out of her car, and at this moment, many men were just wishing that they could be the lucky guy. Shen Yao carried her black and white purse as she elegantly walked over. At the moment she was about to enter the electronic scanning gate, a guy bumped into her from behind, and the scanner immediately rang. The staff frowned and said, "Please wait a minute, sir and miss." Shen Yao didn't expect someone to stop her. When she saw that the guy that bumped into her was Su Cheng, she was a bit confused as she looked towards him. Su Cheng immediately showed the gun holstered by his waist and said, "I'm a police officer, I can't bring my gun in." At the same time, Su Cheng already gently pushed Shen Yao through the gate. The several staff members were a bit relieved as they thought they spotted what was wrong. "Sorry, we didn't invite any police personnel today. Please do not interfere with our event." Su Cheng appeared to be a bit dejected. "Fine, well you guys made a huge deal about it, and I was just a bit curious." Then, he turned around and left. The scanner also stopped ringing after he left the area. On the screen, the technicians watching this scene also let out a sigh of relief. "Whew, that was close."